It wasn't long after I came back here the second time that I really discovered Pauli Murray. Her family was so much a part of the early Durham history. Both her grandfather and her aunt were longtime educators. She grew up learning and loving books. And I think that those family connections really influenced her. But I also think that having to walk across town to Hillside High School influenced her. And I think that being an intern at the North Carolina Mutual influenced her. And I think that the kind of family that she lived in that really valued respectability and education and moving the race forward really affected her. She was a brilliant writer who used her words as when she was a lawyer, when she was a poet, when she was a historian, when she was a professor, when she was an Episcopal priest, to try to encourage people to see the connections that they had with one another and see the ways that they could connect with one another, and to fight for the kind of justice that she saw and envisioned in her life. And she was a brilliant, amazing person who lived on the crest of the wave. So she was always ahead of her time. You know, she published an amazing book in 1956 that we're just now really understanding and being able to absorb. So the Pauli Murray Project is about forwarding that legacy, is about using words, which are the tools that she's offered us, but also the tenacity and the courage. I mean, she spoke up about everything. When she saw injustice, she spoke up. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind to her friend Eleanor Roosevelt. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind to the people of Durham and to her family. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind to UNC when they refused to admit her in 1938. I think that's the kind of courage that we all need to adopt a bit of in order to continue to advocate and be a part of the future that we want to make in our community. And so I'm very, very inspired by her, and getting to know her and getting to know her work, and beginning to celebrate her, like through our mural project or through some of the classes that I teach, and is a way to try to share that inspiration. The same inspiration I feel is the inspiration I want other people here to feel, so that, you know, we will all continue to, you know, shape the future in a way that's positive for us.